From ABC, this is World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
In the devastated Japanese city of Kobe, at least 3,000 people are now believed to have died when the earthquake struck 48 hours ago. More than 15,000 were injured. Many hospitals are under such pressure that they are simply handing out painkillers and telling patients to seek help elsewhere. But the roads from Kobe to anyone else are so congested that elsewhere can be desperately far away. Here's ABC's Mark Litke.
Right at the entrance to the city, the Hanshin Expressway, the pride of Kobe's transportation system, lies in ruins. It is the most dramatic testimony as to the intensity and violence of the quake, but the devastation here assaults the senses on almost every city street. Bodies are still being pulled from the rubble of thousands of collapsed buildings. Families sleep in front of the debris of their homes. Others huddle under blankets on the streets, evacuated from several areas where gas leaks produced fires. With power still cut off in much of the city, many are fleeing Kobe to the homes of relatives elsewhere. Those who stay are building campfires in public parks, trying to ward off the cold and cook simple meals. Only a few stores are open, and shelves are emptying fast. Water is being scooped into buckets from broken water mains running underground. The elderly say they've seen nothing like this since the terrible days after World War II. Nobody's coming to help us, they say. We don't have anything to eat or drink. There are, in fact, areas where government agencies are handing out food and water, but with the lack of communications and the blocked streets, it's very difficult to move around. This is what people are being forced to cope with in neighborhoods all over Kobe, forced to crawl through alleys like this just to get from one neighborhood to another, only to find more down houses, and in this case, more power lines blocking their way. The good news is that the major fires are now out, and several missing people were rescued from the rubble today. Many Kobe residents were also able to return to their shattered homes to retrieve some personal effects. It can be dangerous work. A few optimistic shop owners are trying to salvage their goods, predicting they'll open again soon. Kobe's a great town, says this man. Quakes only happen here once every 50 years. Yet, as with most quakes, the devastation was both random and unforgiving. Here, an old house survives, the one next door does not. Many modern high-rises were unscathed, but not all. Japan's earthquake prevention architecture seems to have been spotty at best. By late today, the Japanese military finally brought in hundreds of soldiers to aid in the rescue and cleanup. Commanders say they've mapped out all the trouble areas, and heavy equipment is already being put to use to clear the rubble. Still, life will never be the same for many here. Some are still wandering dazed through their once pleasant neighborhoods or staring blankly at their makeshift fires. For many, it will be another long, cold night on the streets. Mark Litke, ABC News, Kobe.
The Japanese government has announced that it will help financially those families most affected by the earthquake. $50,000 for any family in which the primary income earner has died, $25,000 for those families who lost another relative.